Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregales to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker. I mean, he plays with such a hard, aggressive style. There's not a lot of guys built like him, Mike, and tell you what, he's a blast to watch.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On the return is Jones. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here come the Patriots. And, Greg, they are led by their 2nd-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake Maye.
And in year 2, it's really where we see the growth between being a rookie starting quarterback in the NFL and now a quote-unquote veteran quarterback in the NFL. And some of those early lessons that he went through, the ups and downs that are inevitable for any young rookie quarterback, now it's, can he build on those? Can he take that next step and become the leader of this organization that they all think he can be?
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a gain of 6. First down, New England.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
On 2nd down, it's Maye. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Throwing on 3rd down is Maye. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Deep for the Bills is Brandon Codrington. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2.
Automatic first down.
First and 10. On the ground, Gibson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 31, here's second and 6. And in motion, it's Diggs. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that connection. Good for a Patriots first down. Out of the gun, here's May. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 10-yard line.
It is second and 6. Douglas in motion. Throwing on second down. May. Good coverage there in the end zone and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
To throw again is May. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Stevenson on this defense. Backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
From a little closer, here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Stevenson. Good blocking, and he's in. From Andre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Bills nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bills offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll throw on first down with Allen.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. They bring the tight end in motion. Allen, going to give it to Cook. Whoa!
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
To number 41. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the middle of the field, caught by Shakir. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and
Up until
10.
that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Complete to Dalton Kincaid. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. To the air once more is Allen. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target.
Incomplete.
And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Marcus Jones.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Raider now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Maye. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's Gibson. He'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, New England.
13 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. In motion, Shakir. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Gun. It's Cook. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Buffalo.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He's just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
James Cook, taken down at the second and 6.
From the 43, here's second and 6. Once again, it's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. On first and 10, here's Maye. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First down, New England.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On the give, this is Stevenson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And a Patriot first down.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He's got his man. It's Diggs. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down, Patriots.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's second and 2. Working out of the gun. It's Maye. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Patriots out on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they go to work on first and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Waste of time.
A run up the middle with Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Down behind the line of
The
scrimmage.
speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's a third down and 4. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Open man is Palmer. It's complete.
Offside. Defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Design run here for Allen. Hey, some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 1. In motion, Shakir. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run. It's Ty Johnson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he's in! James Cook, touchdown Buffalo.
just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills are on top. It's now 10-7. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Off the play fake, it's Maye. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Here's a check down. Gibson out of the backfield. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Maye. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
11 on the play. 1st down, New England.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you burn it.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard. Maye to throw again. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Maye to the air once more. There's a short one to Hooper. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Headed left, buying time. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
First down, Patriots.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, New England.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it, and the Pats are on top. It's 14-10.
Patriots 14, Bills 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Marcus Jones.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
On the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, Here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Third down, it's Allen. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Big play there for the Bills. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
They'll run with Cook, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snagged. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Man in motion is Coleman. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Ooh. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Allen to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Gibson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Patriots offense and Drake Maye making their way back out. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. He'll start on the ground with Stevenson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
At his 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Off the bootleg. Here's May. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Maye. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Patriots first down. A carry now for Gibson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. That's on the 4th overall pick, Will Campbell. Operating from the shotgun, it's Maye. That one taken in by Douglas.
Maye's pass complete to number 3, Demario Douglas. An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Here's Maye again. That'll be complete to Gibson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Here's Bryce Behringer now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Allen to the throw. This one complete to Palmer. And lock him down up beyond the 30. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Maye. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On play action, here's Maye. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
New England.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. They'll go play action with Maye. He's found his receiver, Boutte. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
2nd and a yard. They'll run here with Gibson. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
2 yards on the play.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That one, taken in. Demario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The score, Patriots 21, Bills 17.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bills offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. run the toss with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Buffalo.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. One more time going up top with Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pick.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no game.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Buffalo Bills. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
You have to wonder if we look back at the end of this game, Mike, and say, was this a prime opportunity for this offense that they blew after that third down sack? An opportunity to take the lead here late in the game, and instead, I think there's a real decision about whether or not they should just take the 3 and chip away at this lead.
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills cut the deficit down to 1.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. On the return, here comes Gibson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense and Drake Maye making their way back out.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Douglas in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Maye. He finds Hollins on the ground. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he will have a Patriots 1st down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Patriots.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. To the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 45 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
And they'll run it here with Stevenson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Stevenson.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Stevenson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots are going to open up the lead to 8.
Patriots 28, Bills 20.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Going to make the read and hold on here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Bills, 1st down.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible. And we just saw why there.
Going to get it out quickly to Coleman.
Complete to 0, Ian Coleman. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Allen going to give it to Cook. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense and Drake Maye making their way back out. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They quick quickly out to Diggs.
Maye's pass complete to number 8, Stephon Diggs. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's a give to Stevenson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Christian Benford brings him down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Maye. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Just a really nice effort by the defense to challenge him right at the catch point. It's really the timing of the contact that really is able to dislodge the ball, and they get a fresh set of downs to work with if he's able to hold on to it. But because of the hit, he can't squeeze it, and now they find themselves looking at 4th down.
Codrington to return it. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Bills offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Go play action here with Allen. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll try to run for it. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
16 yards. That's good for Bills. 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, Shakir. Allen now on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Buffalo Bills.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Patriots' 18-yard line.
Look them up on a 2nd down and 8. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Allen. He'll get this out wide. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown.
The score, Patriots 28, Bills 23.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Here's Gibson. Well, he gave one defender the runaround there on his way to picking up 8 yards. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Now a give running left. It is Stevenson. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, New England.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll try the jet sweep with Diggs. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Throwing on second down, Maye. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Out of the gun, here's Maye. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big one here in the fourth quarter. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll try and throw. Here's Maye. That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it, and the Pats will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Bills 23.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
At the 32-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
In motion, Shakir. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Patriots offense and Drake Maye making their way back out, and he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Maye. There's that man again. Another catch. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down, New England.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Borregales now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and Patriots are going to extend their lead.
Patriots 42, Bills 23.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Tight end on the move left. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. this defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Now Allen on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd and 1.
It's going to be third. They need one. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
In motion, Shakir. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Buffalo.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be taken down. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
In motion, Shakir. Allen to throw again. He'll find Shakir open right side.
Complete to Khalil Shakir. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6. Allen going to throw again. Into the hands of Coleman. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Allen going to throw for it. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. He's up the sideline to the 25. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Patriots.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now Stevenson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. On play action, here's Maye. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 14.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll run on first down with Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in 3rd and long. After being stuffed for a loss on first down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. 3rd and long.
Quick throw here is complete. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.